Oh hey, welcome back to WorldBox. But this time we are not playing a Battle Royale style game anymore. Instead, this time the format it will be different. As I have stated in the few video preceding this, I intend to have a different format for this game, where instead of starting off with the kingdom in their primal state, looking at them attacking each other, we will, and then have rebellion, we will not have those kind of world law anymore. Instead, as you can see, rebellion will be turned off, but I will let the kingdom expand to their fullest extent and have fully develop the culture to the maximum range of what they can learn. Now, of course, there's also a new mod here, which is actually there aren't any. What? Huh? I thought I have installed the new mod. Well, doesn't matter. It does not matter because that mod really adds little to the gameplay anyway. Anyway, yeah, I will let the nation extend to their top research capacity, so that when we basically release the beast out here, we will have an exciting and hopefully a fair fight. Now, of course, it's not going to be entirely fair, as factions that are belonging to the modded race, like the goblins or the lizard or the hive, will not have the same kind of advantage granted by the mods, such as the human or elves or dwarves, orcs. Some of those can be seen right here, like this building increasing its industrial capacity, or this building is gonna, like, I think that's an upgraded watchtower sort of building. Although the only thing that matters would be this thing, the cannon. The cannon is going to attack a hostile enemy, and only the original species, the four main human, orc, elves, and dwarf, can build those cannons and others in those smaller structures. But they're going to have minimal impact, I believe. And yeah, after the diversity crate mod has been updated, I think these modded race will have a much needed power buff, basically. I mean, look at this. Okay, so enough explaining. We'll get to the playing right now. As soon as I can find the diplomacy random event will be on, and we will resume the game. I'll be putting it on ×5 because unlike the Nation Battle Royale, it's going to be quite short. Now, as you can see, we already have tons of war happening. Let's see. Neighboring country immediately attacking each other. It's kind of a given. I think smaller kingdom will have a worse time here, as they do not have too much to distract the enemy nation from. I think Pandaria Empire is going to have quite an easy time here attacking the Mantid Empire. They do have a lot of people and technology difference. Steam Widow Cartel has already been wiped off the map here, which sucks for the goblins. Although I anticipated the goblin to not have too much of an advantage. Alright, over here onto the western continent, we already see a lot of destruction of the human kingdoms. The only human kingdom left is the Kingdom of Stormwind, which is pretty well defended inside of this wall. But there's still this land bridge here that can be invaded. Now, what are these guys? They are dwarves, and they are pouring in to attack Booty Bay from Casmodan. Thunder Bluff doing pretty good securing Kalimdor over here. But Orgrimmar and Moonglade are not going to fall easily. And the islands are going to be quite the battleground. Instead of being the escape route for a smaller kingdom, this will be colonized early on, and there will be a refuge until, you know, bigger kingdom will start absorbing them. And once a kingdom has already absorbed an island, it will be pretty hard to like pry it open from the hand of the colonizer. Unlike the other mode, which, you know, the island will usually just split off from the mother kingdom. Now, Hinterland here looking pretty good, but of course, Elf from Kaltalas start attacking the dwarf fortress. Haha, over here. Okay. Well, expected. Some of the oh my god, look at that. Well, while the elves are pretty good at like archery, I do think that the hammer dwarf are going to be a lot more resilient to the human. So yeah, I think human have already been eliminated from, and not really. The Pandaria Empire is still here and securing this island. Technically human, although not in lore, but we don't have panda in this game. Orcs doing pretty good with Thunderbluff being the main faction controlling the entire continent of Kalimdor, except for this area, which is controlled by Utgard. Somehow has their island completely burned down and their homeland being, you know, pretty much annihilated. Adjo can finally expand across this area, but I don't think they will have enough time as, you know, pretty busy attacking other countries. Okay, seems like the heat is starting to cool down a little bit. We have already eliminated most of the weaker kingdom, and now it is for, you know, stronger kingdom to start fighting each other. Mantid Empire managed to survive with a tiny island colony. Moonglade, the same, although they do have 2 islands in their control, although this northern circle over here is not doing so well. Oh, somehow there has been a split off. I'm not sure how this could happen, but it did. 2 kingdoms has been splintering off in the Kalimdor continent with Nekoak of Death and Top Paddletrip, both only having 1 or 2 people. So I don't think this would qualify as kingdom and more like exiled place. So this man is from Utgard, so he's a lizard. Also is claiming that his homeland is Nekoak of Death. An immortal... He's an immortal man, an immortal orc, rather, who is savage, strong, wise, evil, and one-eyed. He has a spear and a tricone with skull crab. Dude is a master warfare in the art of war, it seems. Although if he dies, then his legacy also goes down with him. Who's this? Eagle from Thunderbluff. Tall Paddletrit has lost its only surviving peasant and is now stuck with 1 immortal man, I mean orc, Whoa, the Pandaria Empire got destroyed while I was looking over there. Somehow. Well, they still have 5 people left, but not looking so good. I would assume that yeah, Thunder Bluff does not have too much of an interest in keeping these 2 kingdoms alive. They'll probably invade when they see fit. Although these 2 are not going to go away because the guys controlling their respective area are pretty much immortal. Well, they are immortal and they will not die unless killed. Pandaria Empire has been destroyed, which has kind of like secured the human as the weakest species on this map specifically, but you know. Oh my god, the dwarf has started invading Kalimdor. Where are they from? They're from Casmodan. Let's zoom in. Fairly barren landscape we see here in the north. Man, I feel like the orcs are not doing so well. They are being kind of destroyed here by, you know, the dwarf from Casban, who only has like half of the population almost. Wow, Quel'Thalas got eradicated. Well, at least, well, on the mainland of the Eastern Kingdoms. Still exist here in this island. The island of Pandaria also kind of open for grabs. Feel like Casmodan has bitten off more than they could chew, though. Look at that, they've lost control over the bottom half of the, the bottom area of the continent here. Not exactly a desired, you know, outcome for an invasion. Seems like attacking the orcs from Thunder Bluff. Technically orcs, although you know, representing the Torrents. And Casmodan kind of securing that hasty peace treaty just to, you know, defend their capital here. Mounted Empire, after the absence of the Pandarian Empire, is finally going back to the Pandaria continent, so, or maybe, you know, Mantid continent by now. Someone is fighting over here, but it's not the Nekoak of Death, it's Moonglade, who is attacking Thunder Bluff. I feel like these two could, you know, do some. Okay, he's starving to death now. Seems that the immortality does. That immortality does not work too well for you guys, huh? Well, they will die in time. They're not gonna stop right away. The kingdom is not going to go away right now, but given enough time, they will disappear as the immortal kingdom ruler, well, ruler of barren land and nobody else. It's like that guy, you know, who is like, no, oh my god, Moonglade got destroyed while I was talking. Okay, well, that's Quel'Thalas seeking to go back to the Eastern Kingdoms. Now, what I was about to say is that, you know, there are a bit of a... There's a video that's, you know, details about several pieces of land that are not claimed by any country on Earth. And so there are people out there who can, like, who are like, you know, of course they're not recognized by anyone, really. But, you know, they do claim sovereignty over the patches of lands that, you know, are not claimed by anyone. So it's kind of like this situation where, you know, nobody really likes this place, but there's that one dude who's like weird, and he just keeps yelling like, "Keep off my lawn," and like he's kind of a war hero, so nobody, like an exiled king, so nobody would really want to kill him. So you know, just kind of leave him alone and then wait for him to die, basically, right? Peltalas managed to take over the old Stormwind. Casmodan seems to have recovered quite a lot. The hinterland is expanding over here. Dwarves are pretty successful, huh? We'll stop when, you know, a kingdom has kind of entirely claimed the world. The world. Should I should probably accelerate the time here. So, you know, let's activate Mid in Heaven. Alright, so Mantis Empire is expanding quite a lot here. The hinterlands getting attacked. No, not really. They sort of live in peace with the orcs. I mean, not the dwarves. Yeah. The Mantis Empire never really got a piece of... that's because they actually go and invaded this piece of land. Should have just stayed here, man. Come on. Have a whole continent for yourselves. See how they are doing. Actually doing pretty good. Oh, this is interesting. Seems like they have repurposed one of the industrial buildings for themselves. So they can control those buildings, but they cannot build them themselves. Very interesting. We have started to see some lags here due to the whoa. What is happening here? These wild hammer dwarfs are stuck on the island for some reason. Mantis Empire's controlling Stormwind after Quel'Thalas' destruction. Oh boy, the hinterlands is finally facing the brunt of Casmodan hammer. Alright, let's slow down a little bit. Let's see the fight between the two dwarfs, the two brotherly dwarfs kingdoms. Not exactly brotherly, just same race. Oh, there we go. That island fell into the control of the hinterlands, but the rest of the hinterland is falling into control of Casmodan. So you know, not a fair trade-off. Probably the worst trade-off in the history of Warcraft. So, conflicts seem to have simmered down a little bit. Let's go and check on Adjornerub, the Spider Kingdom. Alright, so, the city of Adjornerub, the capital, is War Battle Frostbite. Okay. It's a legendary war axe made of wood. The capital does not seem to be doing so well. If anything, I think the capital is gonna disappear. They're not generating any more people, and none of their city, none of the people who are, you know, residing in a city can actually build any more buildings. Natil is pretty good, although this southern patch of land is pretty barren. Gilborim doing fine. I think they have actually completed their largest structure. What is this thing? Like a duck. Is this its own town, huh? Interesting. Doombaral. Whoa, what is happening here? Oh, it's a war between the dwarf and somebody else. Mounted Empire. But why are they fighting over here? On the island of Rini. What are you fighting? What are you guys fighting? What is that? Hang on. Slow down. Oh, they're fighting this guy who's like a freaking boss. Mul Sopal. He's from Wild Hammer Clan. He's like the last person from Wild Hammer Clan. And well, I mean the kingdom has already been destroyed, so he's kind of how do you call people without their home kingdom? I don't know. Probably should not touch about that issue here. Anyway, dude has a perfect Cephos, legendary steel hammer, brain pain, hard hat, clock, ring, cat's wrath, crippled veteran, one-eyed, wise, kinburn, kingslayer, strong and minor. This is like his last stand here. He's like fighting against the orcs alone with 4,000. I mean 1,400 health. He's healing. Holy crap, man. He's like... Wow, he's still killing. He's like soloing the entire village. Will he die? No, it doesn't look like it. It seems like he has some sort of like super healing item where if he kills like a person, he heals or something. No, it doesn't look like it though. Maybe he just has like a cat's spirit where... Oh, he dies. Oh, his spirit went to the Valhalla or something. Freaking heroic music playing. All right, no, that's the end of that guy. Well, the Mounted Empire is also destroyed too by the dwarf, but the land is being claimed by orcs. Oh, the irony. These guys are still alive, although they don't have very much health left. Not you, Oz. This guy. Still have a lot of health. What about you guys, though? You guys don't have very much health. I think the city of Adjol Nerup is probably gonna die very soon. Okay, let's speed up. Let's activate Made in Heaven another time. One more time. There we go. Ah, the dwarf are late to the party. You are late to the colonizing party. Oh, yeah, that island is also getting pretty much controlled by the orcs now. Okay, well, aside from Adjol Nerup, I think that the orcs pretty much have to win here, right? I mean, Casmodan doesn't look like it's gonna be able to repel an attack. Oh, I mean, it survives. It managed to make a blunt on the, make a dent on the population of Thunderbluff. Oh, that Southern Kingdom got removed. The person dies. You are not going to survive for any longer, actually. I mean, we'll wait for like 100 and something seconds left, and he'll probably dead. He will probably be dead. That. And when that happens, Thunderbluff will have the fullest, the full Kalimdor continent to actually, like, exploit. (25, 21). Uh-oh, another war. There we go. Thunderbluff is now fully able to like take control over Kalimdor. Let's see if they do it. Casmodan is still fighting. Now, of course, even if Casablanca is not strong enough to take control of the Pandaren Empire and you know, defend some of their territories here, they're not like a pushover though. They'll put a dent onto the Thunder Bluff. Okay, maybe not. Look at this. Thunder Bluff is like rising in population, and Casablanca is even losing land. Wow, okay. Actually managed to push out Thunder Bluff from Pandaren. I thought this gonna be short, but I think it might actually extend for quite some time, as these two kingdoms are toe to toe. Although it's probably not gonna be as long as the normal battle royale format. Adjonerup got yes, the city of Adjonerup was destroyed. Pretty much expected from that. Now there will be rebuilding of the area, but I don't know if there are any other country who will be interested in this area, in Northrend. Let's see. Plus 42, plus 60. So far it doesn't seem like... Oh, this guy hates Thunder Bluff. It doesn't seem like there's gonna be any wars anytime soon, especially between Adjonerup and other countries. They have picked a pretty nice place. Far enough for other countries to not, you know, be in conflict. And large enough to have, you know, several cities. But all it takes is one bad king. And war broke out. This patch of land is staying undeveloped for some reason. Not sure why. Let's look closer into the village. Wow, Devil's Meteor. Oh, and we have war. Okay, so they're attacking from the north now, the orcs. Or let's see here. Yeah, that village does not look so good anymore, huh? Probably because you know, these islands are closer to the north, so it's gonna be a shorter traveling time. Oh, and Adjonerup also getting roped into the war here. Probably because they get a little bit greedy and trying to secure a village here in the Kalimdor continent. Taking advantage of that weakening state of Casmodan. Oh, not looking good anymore, huh, Casmodan? See, fighting broke out in north and the south. This place is pretty much in ruin. Yeah, Casmodan made peace, but I don't think they will have it for long. Adjonerup is seeking to overthrow them. or at least, you know, competing with them in the Kalimdor continent. We'll see if the process of taking over this building is like natural, or is that like a fluke, a bug? No, they just destroyed. Perhaps the building is already being in a state of decay, so you can't actually use that. Oh, Azeroth once again at war. But this time with both of the kingdom here. Too much greed, man. Oh man, a jaw on the roof. While they did control over this patch of land, they pretty much have secured the kingdom's destruction with that silly move. Alright, well that's one more down the drain. Now it's pretty much a fight between the two rival, Thunderbluff and Casmodan, although Thunderbluff is looking like they are gonna take it home though. The entire world, that is. Oh man, the northern battleground is gonna be spicy. Who is going to take over this middle area? Now, of course, Kalimdor is also going to be quite the place to pay attention to. We see the yellow of Thunderbluff creeping in to Casmodan here. Ooh, they have dwarf have made the village here, taking claim of this area. Somehow the game is even laggier when I zoomed in. Okay, well, yep, there it is. Will Casmodan get away once again like a gecko, or will they face complete destruction? Oh, Northrend immediately got eradicated, and so is the last of their territory in Kalimdor. Yep, and Casmodan is gone. Woo! Omedeto! Alright, congratulations to Thunderbluff. Pretty much expected that, you know, one of the orcs faction is gonna take it. But, look, I didn't expect, you know, Casmodan to actually be the one controlling over Kalimdor. I expect the human to be able to like, you know, overrun Kalimdor. But seeing the dwarf actually being quite successful, it's pretty surprising. That and, you know, Azeroth, you know, surviving for quite some time before making a silly move by attacking. You know, I mean, not attacking, but, you know, making a colony here in the mainland. But yeah, that is gotta be it, so. Thunderbluff take it home with that with a victory in the first video that you know, we are playing with the new format. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the video, so I'm gonna end it here. Bye.